Chosen one, lean in. Heaven has been pressing on me all day, and right now the whisper is moving through the air like a thin stream of wind sliding across your skin. Something inside you already knows why your spirit paused here. You didn't stumble onto this message. Your soul recognized a sound it has been waiting to hear. Child of light. Your name was called in the unseen long before you clicked on this video, and the moment you did, something inside your chest shifted, didn't it? A soft thrum, a tightening, a breath you didn't realize you were holding. Heaven told me to deliver this message before this day ends, because there is someone listening whose spirit has been trembling beneath the surface. You've been feeling that strange pull, that quiet pressure in your heart, the one you can't explain to anyone. I was not supposed to release this yet, but heaven said, speak now. Breathe in slowly, let it go, because what I am about to say will land differently in you. Stay with me to the very end of this message, because something in the atmosphere around your life is about to change. If you're hearing this, it is not random. This is an appointment set by heaven. You were not meant to scroll past this. You were brought here by divine orchestration, as if a hand guided your attention and whispered, stop. This is for you, chosen one. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed how everything feels louder inside your spirit lately? Even when the room is quiet, something inside you has been vibrating, alert, unsettled. Your chest feels heavy some days, as if you're carrying a weight no one else can see. You've been waking up tired even after resting, drained even though you didn't do much. There's a warmth in your hands at night, a pressure at the back of your neck, a subtle shakiness in your breath. Your eyes have been giving away a heaviness your mouth doesn't talk about. You've been withdrawing from certain people without knowing why, distancing yourself from crowds you used to tolerate, needing silence in a way you can't explain. You've been sensing things, small shifts in energy, emotions in the room, tension behind someone's smile. You've been dreaming more often too, strange dreams, vivid colors, doors half open, shadows that don't scare you but call you to attention, light falling into dark rooms, a hand reaching, wings unfurling from places you didn't expect. And if you're honest, you've been feeling watched. Not in a fearful way, but in that deep, spiritual way where your soul knows something has been standing near you, studying you, preparing something around you. People think you're fine, but they don't see what's happening beneath your ribs. They don't feel the weight sitting on your sternum, the slow burning sensation that moves down your spine when you're alone at night. They don't notice how your breath changes without warning, how your chest tightens for no reason, how your intuition has been whispering louder than your thoughts. They don't know how often you've stopped in the middle of a room because you felt something shift in the invisible. They don't know how your heart has been quietly trembling. But heaven knows, and heaven has been trying to get your attention. These sensations you've been feeling, they are not random, they are not imagination, they are not anxiety. Listen carefully. This isn't happening to you, it is happening for you. God has been whispering to you through your discomfort. Heaven has been shifting the spiritual realm around your life in ways your physical eyes cannot yet understand. Right now, in this very moment, there are movements in the unseen that are aligning you, adjusting you, preparing you. Your spirit is not confused, it is awakening. That tightening in your chest isn't fear, it is recognition. Lean in for a moment. Your spirit needs to hear this part. There is a reason why this season feels different. Something around your life has been slowing down, stretching, becoming quiet. Almost as if heaven placed you in a spiritual waiting room. You've been sensing that something is off, but not wrong. Something is near, but not visible. Something is changing, but you can't explain it. Child of light, this is not your imagination. It is divine interference. You've entered a moment heaven has been preparing you for. The kind of moment where the atmosphere around your destiny shifts before the evidence arrives. The battle has been louder because your breakthrough has been getting closer. The silence has been deeper because Heaven has been rearranging the stage of your life. The pressure has been stronger because something sacred is opening for you. And if your spirit is resonating with this, if you feel that rising warmth in your chest right now, let me speak to the part of you that has been hiding. Let me show you why heaven brought you here tonight. Because what you've been feeling is not just spiritual sensitivity, it is a sign, a signal, a warning, a calling. Something or someone has been present around your life in ways you have not fully perceived. Something has been moving through the corners of your atmosphere, watching you, studying you, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. I can feel your spirit leaning forward, your breathing changed just now. That's how I know this message is for you. You are not here by accident. You were guided into this exact moment for a reason. Heaven is about to reveal why you've been feeling this way, why your spirit has been restless, why your intuition has been on edge. Something sacred is opening for you right now, a revelation, a truth, a confirmation. Chosen one, pay attention, because what I say next will confirm everything. Chosen one, I feel you exhale just a little. That's how I know you're here with me. Not just listening with your ears, but listening with the part of you that has been waiting to be understood. You've been carrying more than you speak. You've been holding weight behind your silence, swallowing storms that no one around you ever noticed. And heaven is saying, I saw you when no one else did. I saw the nights you held yourself together. I saw the mornings you rose even when your spirit wanted to collapse. I saw what they missed. I saw who you really are. Let me speak to you gently, but truthfully. You've been misunderstood so many times that you stopped trying to explain yourself. People misread your intentions even when your heart was pure. You speak softly, and somehow they hear accusations that never existed. You give love, and somehow suspicion comes back to you. You've been walking through relationships like a hallway filled with fragile glass, trying not to break anything, only to find that others shattered the very trust you were trying to protect. You give without asking, but when you need help, the room becomes quiet. And even when you are surrounded by people, you feel unseen. Not invisible as in ignored, but unseen as in your soul is covered by a veil no one else bothers to lift. You have mastered the art of smiling while hiding the storm inside your chest. You've learned how to nod, how to answer, I'm okay, how to hold your breath so no one hears the tremble in it. You move through your days with a tiredness that sleep can't touch. Your spirit has been running without pause, moving through memories, worries, assignments, dreams, all at once. And even when you lay your head down at night, the weight doesn't really leave. Your eyes carry stories your mouth never told. Your hands shake sometimes when you're alone, and you steady them on your own thigh, pretending it's just exhaustion. But it's not just exhaustion, it's spiritual weight, and you've been carrying it alone for far too long. And let's tell the truth, the ones you helped the most were often the first to betray you. You stood beside people who disappeared the moment you needed them. You loved deeply, honestly, painfully. But the loyalty you gave became the vulnerability others used against you. You've walked away from situations still bleeding while others walked away without looking back. And you wondered, was it me? Was I too much? Was I not enough? But heaven says no. You were not the problem. You were the mirror that revealed theirs. You feel energy shifts before they happen. You sense tension in the room before anyone speaks. You feel heaviness in the air that others laugh off. You notice the way someone's tone shifts when their intention changes. And lately, your dreams have been different, more vivid, more symbolic. Doors opening, doors closing, shadows that don't frighten you but watch you, hands reaching, feathers falling from the ceiling, a hallway with light at the end. All these small visions visiting you, almost as if heaven has been sending messages in fragments, pieces, hints, warnings, affirmations. These are things you rarely talk about because when you tried to explain them years ago, people dismissed you. So you learn to stay silent about what you feel in the spirit. You learn to keep your intuition private, your sensitivity quiet, your discernment tucked away like a secret notebook no one is allowed to read. But heaven has read every page. Heaven has seen every tear. Heaven has heard every unspoken fear. And hear me clearly, these experiences are not abnormalities. You are not strange. You are not broken. You are not imagining things. You were set apart. Your isolation was not punishment. It was training. The silence you walked through wasn't abandonment. It was preparation. God hides his strongest warriors in seasons of quiet because the refinement has to happen where eyes cannot interfere. What you thought was rejection was redirection. What you thought was loss was alignment. What you thought was delay was protection. Think about Joseph, hidden in a pit, sold into obscurity, misunderstood, lied on, forgotten by men, elevated by God. Or David, alone in caves, running from those he never harmed, anointed long before he was crowned. Or Moses, placed in a basket, hidden from danger, raised in a place he didn't belong, carried by a purpose he didn't understand yet. Their isolation was the evidence of their calling, not the contradiction of it. And you've had angels standing with you, even in your loneliest moments. Archangel Michael stood beside you when the night tried to swallow your mind. Gabriel whispered clarity into the confusion you never shared with anyone. Raphael touched wounds you hid even from yourself. And that's why you survived what would have destroyed someone with a weaker spirit. You wake up with a heavy chest, but still force yourself to move. You get dressed even though your heart feels bruised. You speak kindly even when your soul is tired. You carry a strength so old that sometimes you forget to acknowledge it. And the fatigue you feel, that bone-deep, spirit-deep tiredness, is not the sign of someone failing. It is the sign of someone who has been fighting invisible battles with no applause, no support, no shoulder to lean on, and still has not given up. Your eyes, they hold sunrise and midnight at the same time. Your breath, it rises like someone who survived something they have not named. Your heart, it is tired, yes, but it still beats, with a quiet defiance that hell cannot extinguish. There has been a lump in your throat for months that you never fully swallow, a cold shiver that passes through you at odd hours, a pang in your heart when you think about what you've lost, a warm pressure on your back when you pray. These are the signs of someone God has been shaping. You thought you were forgotten, but heaven was shielding you. You thought you were being delayed, but God was forming your character. You thought the doors were closing on you, but heaven was preventing you from entering rooms that would poison your purpose. You were not being overlooked. You were being refined. And now that you understand the weight you've been carrying, now that your spirit recognizes itself in these words, your breathing is changing again, loosening, softening. Your spirit can finally breathe a little deeper, because all of this, has been leading to a shift. Let me show you what heaven is preparing next. Chosen one. Something is shifting around you right now. I can feel it moving through the air between us like a quiet tremor in the unseen. In this very moment, heaven is moving on your behalf. The atmosphere around your life is changing, rearranging itself, aligning itself. It is subtle, like the first breeze before the rain, but your spirit feels it, doesn't it? That soft tingling in your hands, that warmth rising slowly up your spine, that lightness in your chest that wasn't there a moment ago. Your breathing is deeper now, more open, more aware. This is not imagination. This is the Spirit of God confirming that you have stepped into a new phase. There's a reason your hands feel warmer as you listen. There's a reason your shoulders feel like something is being lifted. There's a reason your breath is settling into a calmer rhythm. Your spirit is waking up. Your inner world is rearranging itself like furniture moving in a quiet room. The fog that has been clouding your thoughts for months is beginning to thin like morning mist dissolving under first light. Chills run down your back, not because you're afraid, but because heaven is brushing up against your atmosphere, touching the edges of your spirit. Listen to me. This shift is not emotional. It is spiritual. It's not something you're trying to create. It is something being done to you. This is not a feeling you conjured up. It is the movement of heaven. God is realigning your path, clearing old energy, closing the wrong doors, loosening the grip of old cycles. Heaven has initiated a transition you cannot stop, because the delay you thought was blocking you was actually divine timing holding you still until the moment was right. Let your breath slow down. Inhale, hold, exhale, because this next part needs your spirit to be open. The sacred reason for this shift is simple. You have outgrown the season you were surviving. You endured the refinement. You passed tests you didn't know were tests. You survived fires that were meant to burn away what wasn't aligned with who you are becoming. The delays were protection. The losses were pruning. The separations were necessary. You are not the same person you were even 6 months ago. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, energetically, heaven has been preparing you to step into a new assignment, a new chapter, a new measure of authority. And now, the shift is here. Michael has been clearing the path ahead of you, removing obstacles you didn't even know were in your way. Gabriel has been whispering instructions into your dreams, releasing clarity into the confusion that once clouded your thoughts. Raphael has been healing the wounds that kept your heart from moving freely, restoring what you thought was permanently damaged. You may feel a gentle pressure on your chest, a warmth around your shoulders, or a tingling near your scalp. These are signs that heaven is near. Something is lifting off your shoulders, isn't it? That heaviness you woke up with this morning has softened. That knot in your stomach is loosening. There is clarity forming where confusion once lived. You feel the edges of your spirit rising like dawn light creeping over a horizon. Your inner self is standing taller, even if your physical posture hasn't changed. You are becoming aware of your own strength again, a strength that did not come from you, a strength that has been poured into you. It feels like walking out of a long night into a pale blue morning, like rain about to fall but the air is clean, not heavy, like wings unfolding somewhere behind you, even though you cannot see them yet. Like water flowing under your feet, carrying away what was weighing you down. This is the spiritual shift, quiet but undeniable, soft but powerful, gentle but unstoppable. And heaven has been speaking. Hear this. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19 isn't just a verse, it's happening to you right now. Gabriel is whispering, do not fear the shift. It is alignment. Michael stands guard as your path unfolds, watching fiercely over every step you take. Nothing about this moment is accidental. Nothing about this transition is random. You are not losing. You are transitioning. You are not being stripped. You are being lifted. You are not failing. You are being repositioned. What left your life wasn't meant to walk with you into this chapter. What felt like endings were actually thresholds. What felt like collapse was the rearrangement of foundations that needed to be rebuilt. Feel that. Something inside you is rising. Your energy is shifting. Your awareness is sharpening. The veil over your spirit is thinning. The room around you may even feel different. Lighter, brighter, wider. This is your spirit stepping into alignment. And as this shift unfolds, as heaven repositions you, as your spirit awakens and recognizes itself again, you must understand something. The moment a shift begins in the spiritual realm, resistance begins to stir. The atmosphere around your life becomes charged, not because something is wrong, but because something is moving. Something is breaking, something is activating. Your spirit knows what comes next. Your breath changes when the transition is near. Your intuition sharpens when you are approaching a threshold. And you, chosen one, are standing on the edge of a threshold right now. Now that the shift has begun, now that heaven has started rearranging your destiny, there is something else you must understand. Because with every divine shift comes resistance, the kind that only appears when you are close to breakthrough. Let me take you there. Let me show you why the pressure increased, why the battle intensified, why the night grew louder around you. Let me help you see what has been moving in the unseen, because the shift is not just preparation, it is the beginning of the final battle. Listen carefully, chosen one. The battle around you has intensified for a reason. I feel the heat rising in the atmosphere as I speak to you. The pressure you've been feeling isn't in your mind, it's in the spirit. Hell has been louder because heaven is closer. The warfare you've been walking through is not random, it is strategic. You are standing in the final stretch of a long spiritual war, and the enemy knows you are inches away from stepping into authority. That is why everything has felt heavier, sharper, more chaotic. That is why the attacks have been coming from directions you didn't expect. That is why your nights have felt crowded, why your mornings feel like recovery, why your spirit has been on alert. You've felt the pressure in your mind, those sudden waves of anxiety that crash in without explanation, those intrusive thoughts that don't sound like your own voice, those moments when a shadow crosses your mind and tries to convince you that you're failing, that you're alone, that you're not enough. Your thoughts have been under siege. Your inner world has been targeted. The enemy has been trying to plant seeds of fear in the quietest corners of your mind. And emotionally, you've felt random heaviness, not sadness, not depression, heaviness, a weight that drops into your chest without warning, a confusion that washes over you even when nothing is wrong, a sudden silence inside your heart that makes you feel disconnected from everything. Some days it feels like you're carrying grief that doesn't belong to you. Other days it feels like something is pulling on your emotions, trying to make you exhausted in places no one can see. Then there are the people attacks. You noticed it. Sudden coldness from people you've never wronged. Unexpected distance from those you trusted. Gossip that seems to appear out of nowhere. Misunderstandings that make no sense. Conversations that twist themselves into conflict even when your intentions were pure. You've been wondering, why now? Why them? Why this? But the truth is simple. The enemy often uses familiar faces when he cannot touch you directly. And life itself has been shifting in ways that don't line up with logic. Plans collapsing at the last minute, opportunities slipping through your fingers, unexpected delays, doors that were half open suddenly slamming shut, chaos moving into places that used to feel stable. Areas of your life where everything used to flow now feel tangled, disordered, disrupted. Even your dreams have changed. Shadows moving at the edge of your sleep, strange figures, rooms you've never been in, running water, flickering lights, moments where you wake up suddenly because you felt something standing near your bed, dreams that feel like battles, like warnings, like instructions disguised in symbols. All of this is not because you are weak, but because you are close. Chosen one, hear me. The attack is proof of your anointing. The enemy only fights what heaven is preparing to elevate. The closer you get to your calling, the louder the opposition becomes. Hell attacks what heaven protects, and you have been protected more fiercely than you know. This battle is not punishment, it is confirmation. Let your breath steady, let your shoulders drop, because now I want to remind you of who you are. You are not weak, you are forged. You were built for this battle. Your spirit is older than your wounds. The strength inside you was not learned, it was inherited from heaven. Your bloodline has been waiting for someone like you, someone strong enough to break the patterns, to end the cycles, to face the darkness others ran from. You are not breaking, you are breaking through. You are not losing, you are being sharpened. You are not falling, you are rising. You are not alone, you are surrounded by angels. Look to your left in the spirit. Archangel Michael stands there with his sword drawn, intercepting every attack that was meant to destroy you. He has been blocking arrows you never saw, cutting down threats you never recognized, fighting battles on your behalf while you slept. Look to your right. Gabriel is whispering clarity into your confusion. He is releasing divine instructions into your dreams, guiding your thoughts, preparing your next steps. When you suddenly knew something, when clarity came out of nowhere, when your intuition sharpened, that was him. And behind you, Raphael has been covering your wounds with healing light. The parts of you that broke but didn't stay broken. The emotions that hurt but didn't hollow you out. The scars that softened instead of hardened you. That was him. You are healing in ways you cannot see yet. This, chosen one, is the final battle. Not the last battle you will ever face, but the last battle before your crown, before your breakthrough, before your emergence, before the shift becomes visible, before the assignment changes, before the spiritual fog clears and your authority steps forward. Why is this battle final? Because your season of hiding is ending. Because your spirit is stepping into a higher rank. Because the enemy knows you're about to cross a threshold. Because heaven has opened a door the enemy cannot close. The pressure increased because you are standing at the edge of the very thing you were created for. The enemy fights hardest when he knows he's running out of time. What you are feeling is not an ending. It is the last resistance before the release. So hear this with fire in your spirit. This battle is the last before your breakthrough. This battle is the last before your elevation. This battle is the last before your authority is revealed. This battle is the last before your crown. And in the middle of this battle, heaven has a message for you. Let me tell you what God has been waiting to say directly to your spirit. Hear me now, chosen one. Slow your breath. Let your spirit settle, because what comes next is not my voice. It is the voice of heaven moving through these words. Thus says the Lord, I speak to you now. I have waited for this moment. I have watched you walk through storms silently. I have seen you stand in battles you never told anyone about. And now, I am answering you. I saw you cry last night. I heard the prayer you never said out loud. I watched you hold your chest when the pain felt too heavy. I saw the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. I saw how your heart broke when they walked away from you. Nothing you endured escaped me. Not one moment, not one sigh. You have been thinking that your silence meant I was distant. But hear me. I was closer to you than your own breath. When you were shaking on the inside, I steadied your spirit. When your heart felt like it was collapsing under the weight of disappointment, I carried you in my hands. When people misjudged you, misunderstood you, rejected you without reason, I was watching, not to punish them, but to protect you. I allowed the silence so you could learn to hear my whisper. I allowed the separation so you could step into alignment. I allowed the hidden seasons so I could strengthen your foundation. I hid my hand so your faith could grow without seeing. I removed certain people because they could not go where I am taking you. You asked me why I closed those doors, and you thought it was rejection, but it wasn't. It was mercy. I closed the door because the wrong ones were knocking. I separated you because their presence would have delayed your purpose. I hid you because visibility society would have destroyed you too early. I kept you in the shadows because your light needed time to mature. Hear me, beloved. You were never abandoned. You were never alone. You were never overlooked. My hand was over you even when you didn't feel me. I stood beside you when everyone else turned away. Every tear you cried was collected in my hands. Every disappointment you faced was turned into preparation. What the enemy meant to destroy you with, I turned into the very thing that refined you. And now I speak restoration. I am restoring your name. I am lifting your head. I am strengthening your spirit. I am healing what was wounded. I am redeeming the time you thought was wasted. I am sending peace into your home. Even now, you can feel it rising in you like warm light settling across your chest. I am covering you with clarity. I am giving you the strength to stand again. You will rise. You will overcome. You will walk in purpose. You will stand in authority. You will not be defeated by what you survived. You will not be limited by what happened to you. You will not be shaped by the voices that spoke against you. I am reshaping your identity from the inside out. You are my chosen. You are my vessel. You are my warrior. Your story is sacred to me. And hear me, I am opening doors no one can shut. I am placing you where your voice will matter. I am sending people who will honor your soul. I am breaking generational burdens that tried to cling to your bloodline. I am lifting the spiritual fog from your mind. Where confusion lived, clarity will rise. Where heaviness sat, joy will return. Where fear lingered, courage will bloom like fire. You feel that warmth right now, that gentle expanding sensation in your chest. That is my presence resting on you. It is the confirmation your spirit has been waiting for. It is the sign that the battle you just came through has not been wasted. I have been healing you in places no one knows about. I have been guiding you through darkness you didn't understand. I have been preparing you for a season that will not resemble the pain of your past. Listen, Michael says, the battle is won, stand firm. Gabriel says, the instructions for your next steps will come in your dreams. Raphael says, your heart is being mended even now. You are covered in every direction. Above you, behind you, around you, within you. Now say this, chosen one, heaven knows my name. Say it again, slower, heaven knows my name. Speak this too, I am chosen for this season. Speak it softly, I am protected, I am guided, I am covered. Feel how your spirit shifts when you speak it. Feel how your shoulders relax. Feel how your chest softens. Feel how your breathing deepens without effort. This is what happens when heaven confirms a word inside you. Now, let this message settle in your spirit. Let your heart loosen. Let your breath deepen. Let your mind quiet. Because what comes next will anchor your soul. Let these words rest on you like warm light settling over water. Your spirit is ready for the seal. Chosen one, breathe. Slowly, gently, let your spirit rest for a moment. You entered this message carrying weight, uncertainty, questions you didn't dare speak. But you are leaving with clarity. You are leaving with peace settling over you like soft light. Let the presence of God settle around your shoulders right now. Warm, steady, quiet. Let the stillness move through your chest like a gentle wave rising and falling. You are safe here. Something has already shifted inside you. You can feel it. A looseness, a softening, a release. Your spirit is lighter than when you began. The confusion that clung to the edges of your mind is breaking apart like fog under morning sun. The heaviness that sat in your chest is lifting. Your heart feels different, doesn't it? More open, less clenched. That sensation is the sign. The shift has begun and it will not reverse. Let me cover you now. Father, we seal this word over every soul listening. Let peace enter their homes like quiet rain. Let clarity fill their minds like light spilling into a darkened room. Let healing flow into the wounds they never speak of, the ones buried deep beneath memory and pride. Let protection surround them on every side, like invisible walls of fire and comfort. Cover their steps, guard their nights, steady their breath, hold their hearts. In moments when the world feels heavy, wrap them in your wings. Let nothing formed against them prosper. Let no voice raised against them stand. Let every arrow sent toward them fall harmlessly to the ground. Let your presence be their shield, their refuge, their rest. Chosen one, let the release begin. Release the fear that has been gripping your ribs. Release the guilt that never belonged to you. Release the heaviness that sat on your shoulders like old iron. Release every voice that told you you weren't enough. Release the memory that tried to define you. Release what was never yours to carry. Let it fall away like dust slipping from open hands. Let it dissolve like smoke carried off by wind. Let it break like old chains finally giving way. Feel your breath deepen as you let go. Feel your chest open. Feel your shoulders drop. You are stepping out of what once held you. You are rising into who you were always meant to be. And now, the seal. I seal this breakthrough over your life. We seal this word in your heart. This revelation is now fixed into your spirit, permanent, protected, preserved. No enemy can steal what heaven planted in you today. No darkness can uproot what was spoken over you. No fear can undo what God has sealed. You may feel warmth spreading across your sternum. You may feel tingling along your arms. You may feel your breath shaking as release settles into embodiment. That is the seal activating inside you. Heaven's mark, heaven's covering, heaven's confirmation. Now declare this to anchor it. Type this to seal it. I am chosen. Say softly, I receive this word. Speak aloud, I am covered. Whisper, heaven knows my name. Feel how your spirit responds to your own voice. Feel how your energy shifts when you speak truth over yourself. These declarations are not ritual, they are remembrance. They call your identity to the surface. Chosen one, listen closely in this final moment. You are safe. You are chosen. You are covered. You are guided. Heaven walks with you. Your story is protected. Your path is guarded. Your future is held in hands stronger than anything that has ever tried to break you. Let peace wrap around your mind now like soft cloth. Let it settle over your heartbeat like warm hands. Let it rest on your shoulders like gentle weight. Feel the quiet. Feel the stillness. Feel the calm rising inside you like water filling an empty vessel. Rest now, chosen one. Let this word breathe in you. Let it echo in the chambers of your spirit long after this video closes. Let the light stay with you through the night. Let the peace follow you into tomorrow. Until next time, stay covered,